Hi everyone, welcome back to Great Linguistic Expectations. Today's video is not going to be very linguistic because I went food shopping to Finland last Saturday and I really want to share with you guys what stuff I usually buy there, which is not on sale here in Russia, unfortunately. And to be fair, some of it is not legal. But I'm not going to rant about politics in this video because it's annoying as hell. So, what do I start with? I have all the products here in front of me. I guess the right thing would be to start with candy. I don't know why, it just feels right. Well, as for the Finnish candy, I really love all this like chewy stuff. For example, I have two things here. They are both Tutti Frutti. This one. Here it has chewy candy and chocolate things. And the best one is Tutti Frutti Passion. Here it is. These are my favorite candies in the whole world. If you've never tried it, do it because they're delicious. Unfortunately, this time I was a bit in a hurry, so didn't have a possibility to buy all the candy that I love, so I only have these. But well, soon I'll get a new visa and go and buy some more. Well, I also love Tuplas. Who doesn't? Everyone loves Tupla things. I have two Tuplas here, just a regular one and the one with roasted corn. Out of all Tuplas, this type is my favorite because it's like a bit of, it reminds me of the taste of salted caramel a bit, and it's one of my favorite tastes. Another thing to die for is mint chocolate. I can talk about mint chocolate forever. This is probably one of the reasons why I would like to immigrate. Because we don't really have a lot of mint chocolate here in Russia, and Finland has so many types. For example, I don't have a package unfortunately, but I love to buy these after eights things, like thin mints, and I don't have after eights here, it's another type, but like regular thin mints. And I'm already out of them, unfortunately. And also this. It's marabou with like mint things inside, and it's delicious. I love it so much. Well, if you have some candy, you also need something to eat it with. I mean, something to drink. That might sound rather weird, but maybe I'm too picky, but the tea we have here, it just doesn't impress me anymore. And I really love Twinings. I know it's a British thing. And the only types of Twinings we have here is black tea and probably white tea. And maybe just one type of green tea, but it's very difficult to find it here. I'm a big fan of green tea, I don't really like the black one. So I go to Finland to buy various types of tea with various flavors. For example, the last tea I bought is this one. It's Twinings with blueberry and raspberry. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure it's delicious. And I also have mint and lime tea and lemon and ginger. I haven't tried this one also, but lemon and ginger is great. I love ginger a lot. To be fair, I bought these two in Germany, but still they also have it in Finland. I also buy just a regular mint one because I'm obsessed with mint. And I love tea latte. Apart from tea, I also need something to make hot chocolate with, and I usually buy something like that. Oh boy, I think it's a very basic thing to buy in Finland. Like, everyone does it. And that would be a sin not to buy coffee in Finland. Because as we all know, Finland is the biggest coffee consumer in the whole world. And they have so many types. I'm getting overexcited, I know. It happens every time I talk about food. So I have 3 types here. Like this one is mint, and it has small mints and like chocolate mint coffee. When I saw it, I thought that world couldn't be better at that moment of time. I also have the ones I haven't tried yet. It's with walnuts? Oh no, hazelnuts. It has hazelnut flavor, and this one is chocolate chili. I'm very excited to try this one because I also love chili. Well, and the last after main meal thing is biscuits. I usually buy gingerbread biscuits because I love them so much, and my favorite company which produces them is the Swedish one, Anna's. And today I have these biscuits. Like, look at them. Look at them and bear their image in mind. Because this type of Anna's pepperkaka is the best. Before going to Finland last December, I didn't even know that they have Christmas gingerbread biscuits edition. And oh my god, I love the regular ones with cinnamon and ginger, and they have candy cane pieces in here. Just look at it. There is candy cane in there. So when I tried this, now when I eat regular ones, they seem a little bit bland, to be fair. Is it normal to be so happy about food? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just the food of gods, I think. Thank you, Sweden, for producing such biscuits, and thank you, Finland, for selling them. Well, now let's switch to the legal thing. I think you've already guessed that I'm going to talk about cheese, which is forbidden here. I mean, the normal cheese is forbidden. We do have some types which are okay, but I eat only like soft cheeses, and the brie or camembert that are produced in Russia taste like cardboard. Honestly, I'm not exaggerating. I tried it. So this time I bought some brie, Le Bon Brie. This is my favorite one. It's French. It's called Cœur de Lion. And out of all types that I tried, this one is the best. It's the most tender, and it's the softest, and it's just, it melts in your mouth. I love it so much. Next up, the sauces. This video is getting more weird, isn't it? Because obviously we have some sauces here, but I still buy the Finnish ones. So my favorite is Thousand Island Felix. I don't know why it's so good, but I love it. Maybe because it said suomalaisen makuun, like the Finnish taste, and probably there is a secret ingredient there. And I also buy the American thing. Amerikkalainen sinappikurkkusalaatti. So it's like a mix of pickled cucumbers and mustard. And I usually eat it with bread, like on a sandwich, or I make hamburgers with it. And I love it so much, you can't even imagine. And now let's talk about liquids. I'm obsessed with strawberry juice. I usually buy this one, just because I know that it tastes good. Honestly, the last time when I came with gazillion liters of strawberry juice back home, my family laughed at me because they said, "What? Don't we have strawberry juice here?" I made the research, and found out that we don't. It's weird. We do have some santal thing, but it tastes like you took strawberry jam and just diluted it with water. It's nothing like the Finnish one. And this time I also bought the dragon fruit juice. I've never tried it before. To my taste it's a little bit sweet, but it's also very good, I think. And I have a question. Why it's called lohi karme hedelma? Hedelma is fruit. Karme, I don't know that word, but lohi is salmon. Why it's not dragon, but salmon. And the last food thing is this one, Musta Cupcake. I knew that it's a national thing, but I've never tried it, so I decided to do it this time. And well, what can I say? I was really afraid that it's like a kisseli thing, and I hate this taste, but I was brave enough to buy it and to try it. And actually, it's not kisseli. It tastes like blueberry liquid, and actually I loved it. So well done, Finland, it's really good. And do you have any advice how to eat it? I tried it with cream, it was okay, and some people say that they also eat it with almonds. Maybe you can recommend me some other nuts for it, or just any recipe will be good. Thank you. And the last thing I bought in that trip is something I could use to study Finnish, and it's this. You might wonder why I chose Cosmopolitan, but not a book or any other magazine, and well, I need to show you this. And I feel like I'm 16 again. And I buy magazines with my favorite people. God, that's embarrassing, a little bit. But come on, these photos are great. And while translating the article, I can learn some new grammar structures and new words, and it might be really useful. And by the way, while we were crossing the border, and it might be another ranting story. Oh, come on, guys. We were crossing the border for 4 hours, maybe 4 hours 20 minutes or something like that. Because, well, the Finns were a little bit slow that time, but the Russian border, oh my god, they just refused to work. They didn't want to work at all. And I'm going to stop here, because I also can go on forever about this. Well, the thing that nothing will ever change in this country. Okay, well, so while we were crossing the border, my friend and I decided to read our horoscopes and to translate our horoscopes. Honestly, we got like maybe half of it, so maybe just to practice the language, I'll read it for you and tell you what I understood, and maybe you help me with translation and tell me what this month has in store for me. Well, I'm Jousimias, a Sagittarius, and well, here is my horoscope for April. Eräs vanha tuttu menneisyydestä tekee comebackin elämässi. So as we understood, an old friend, a familiar person, is going to come back in my life or something like that. Then, planeetat ovat suotuisissa asennoissa romantiikkaa ajatellen, joten älä ylläty, jos haudatut tunteet heräävät henkiin. Sorry for my Finnish. Out of this, the planets are on my side in something romantic thinking. We didn't really understand this thing. Pidä huolta, että panoksesi huomataan töissä tai koulussa. Jotta kiitokset eivät mene väärään osoitteeseen ja joku toinen ota kunnia puolestasi. Something is going to be good with my job or with my studies and I'm on the right path of doing something. I don't know. Help me, please. So, this is me reading in Finnish. Please don't judge and just have a look once again. Well, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching this because I really needed to share how much I love Finnish products and how I'm sad that we don't have it here and I need to go to another country not to stay hungry. Well, that's the tragic story of living here. I'm sorry, this country is not that bad, I'm just very concerned about food and I'm very picky and I love my favorite flavors so much that it makes me really upset. So thank you once again, see you next week, goodbye.